I bring this, and you bring that.
Crap. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it, man. I need some wire.
I mean, is that even military issue?
One 6-inch piece of wire. Come on. Hurry. Damn it.
Look at that. How many shots does that hold? Not bad.
Hey everybody, welcome aboard. This is Madnessode 18. I am Mike with Method to Madness. We're going to be talking about people auditioning for Method to Madness. If anyone's been in a band, they know there's a lot that goes into being in a band. We work hard at it, and it's not dry all the time. We like to have fun, but at the same time, we want to get it done. But we believe ourselves to be an exciting bunch of individuals. So we're going to try to touch base on that with you. So I hope everybody enjoys it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a little bit.
So covering style, we're interested in someone that has obviously either a musical background or even a theatrical background would work really well, because with the musical, obviously all of the connections are there. With theatrical, you're not only concerned with hitting the proper notes and singing in time, but you also have to work with other people on the stage, you have to work with the musicians on stage, and you have to connect emotionally, which is very, very important in music. Your influences can be extremely varied as far as coming from, whatever different musical background. Actually, generally, the more the better. The big thing for us is versatility. That's kind of the name of the game. A lot of people view prog as a bad word, but really it just means that you're willing to kind of step outside of the established norms or the normal kind of way things are done and experiment and step outside of your own comfort zone and expand both creatively and musically. Using what you're bringing to the table to push us forward as well. It's not just for the stage, it's not just for making our stage act better, it's for making us expand musically, which is always our biggest goal.
We're constantly expanding. We're not jumping around totally different types of music, but we're looking for someone who's willing to be flexible. We have to have a good attitude about what we're doing. It's not just a laid-back thing that we're just getting together, drinking beer and making music.
We're looking for someone who has the ability to, take the lyrics, whether you wrote them or not, or whether we wrote them, and to convey whatever that emotion is to an audience in a way that helps to make that connection, helps bring them into the song and what we're doing on stage. Another good reason that we're looking for a primary vocalist is the fact that it frees us up from singing the lead so we can concentrate on our own instruments, bass, guitar, drums, and we can really put our whole hearts into the parts that we're playing. Primarily, we're probably looking for a good keyboardist because that is such a large landscape in itself. And for the type of music that we write, a keyboardist-guitarist combination is always really unique. There's different levels of keyboard playing, if you will. You have your piano player, your organ player, your synth player. What we're looking for is someone who encompasses everything in the keyboard world and the ability to write and arrange and think outside of the box, color outside of the lines. That's what we do when we're writing songs on our instruments.
For guitarists, it's a little easier because they can move around, they can walk to the other side of the stage, interact with the other people on stage, even turn around and interact with me. So for guitarists, generally you kind of know what you're going for. concerning a keyboardist, unless you're playing a wireless keyboard of some type, you're going to be kind of in the same situation that I am, where you pretty much have your area of operation and you're going to be pretty much kind of stuck there for the show. But it doesn't mean that you can't still interact with the other band members, you can't interact with the audience. Being that we're centrally located, so to speak, in that one place, sometimes even though you're not playing hard or you're not having to work so much, you kind of have to be a little more flamboyant and a little more animated, because you can't run across back and forth on the stage. So you have to be a little more animated with what you're doing. I'm constantly struggling with it myself. But something that you need to be aware of, that if you're auditioning for keys, we're not looking for someone that's just stuck right here. And the biggest thing for us is always just have fun. You can't look like you're pissed off on stage. If you're not enjoying it, not only will the audience notice, you'll notice, and you'll be removed from what you're doing, and the band members will notice it, and it'll kind of bring their show down too. So have fun with it.
To have good equipment, I mean, we're not saying you have to have the boutique of boutiques, but you out there, if you're a musician, you know what we're talking about. We're looking for quality equipment. We're not wanting to have as many issues with this not working, that not working. Just come into the fold with professional equipment. And, you know, if you have that, then obviously you're dedicated enough to it to have professional equipment. We all have equipment that we'd like to upgrade over time, but there's a baseline that you need to have as far as equipment is concerned. Attitude will definitely be key. We want someone to be able to come into the band and mesh as quickly as possible. Obviously personalities, everybody has to learn each other, but in the grand scheme of things, we want a good attitude, a professional attitude. We have to work together. We do a lot of original music, so we are creating. So whenever you have those times when multiple ideas are coming together, you need to be able to work it out and be open to listen to what the other person has to say. So you have to have a good attitude. We're not looking for anything specifically as far as this person and their supporting cast. You know, you can put in front of that whatever you would like. We're not looking for the best at, you know, lead vocals or guitars or keyboards. We are looking for the next piece of our puzzle to supplement what we're doing, but you have to have a good attitude to do that. Well, we are very excited about bringing someone in to add to the creative process. It is a task and it's a journey, but we're very, very excited, and we look forward to hearing from any and all that meet these requirements.
We hope you enjoyed it, had a good time. The one thing to remember is that we're all fun guys, and that's the point, have fun. We always try to have fun in everything that we do. The music's serious, and we are serious about what we want to do, but if it's not fun, what's the point of doing it? So remember, if you or someone you know might fit the bill, please pass the word along, or check out the contact information below, and bring your instrument.
And see, he's got the backup cam there.
I wait until there's children, punch it.